Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. Today we're going bike shopping, super bike shopping. So looking for my next bike, thought I'd bring you along for the process. We're here at Sydney City Motorcycles in Lane Cove, Sydney, and we're going to check out a few Ducatis, a few Kawasaki's, and a few Suzukis. We're gonna have a look at the Suzuki GSX 1000. They've got a used one here. We're gonna have a look at the V4S Panigale. They've got a 2020 model. ZH2, although it's not what we're really looking for, but we're gonna have a look at one of those. A few other bikes, guys. Let's jump into it. Let's go. Alright guys, look at this beautiful Ducati V4S bike that I was really considering, and it might be, guys, might be the bike I pick. We'll wait and see, but it just looks fantastic. Huge fan of these bikes, love the way they sound. The V4 is just absolutely fantastic. Love it, obviously, I love it in red. I think if you have a Ducati, you got to have a red one. But yeah, it looks just absolutely fantastic. Also over here is a Hypermotard 950. Love this bike. Would consider one for a second bike. You got the Super Sport looking nice in white. But yeah, look at that. Great looking bike, that Hypermotard. Alright, they got some apparel here. Some Ducati official merchandise. Looks fantastic. It's a great selection. Some more helmets, jackets. So come down, guys, if you're in the area, and take a look at what they've got. Also had an 899 Panigale. This is one of the bikes that I've always loved. You know, my first love of bikes. I really wanted one of these, but I don't think it's exactly what I want, but it'd be a great little track bike, and that's really what I'm after. Something good for the track, something in more of a sporty sort of position. I love it in this paint scheme. Looks great. Ninja ZH2. What a bike. I'm not 100% sold on it, but yeah, I'm sure it's an absolute fantastic bike to ride. Can't wait to ride it this year. But yeah, stay tuned for that video. That'll come. They've got a Ducati Scrambler. This is the Cafe Racer one. Another great little bike I'd consider as a second bike. It's really comfortable, actually. I sat on it, you know, really feels great. Now this GSX R 1000 Suzuki. I think these are one of the most best value super bikes you can get. Love them in blue. This one's got an exhaust, Yoshimura. I think this is a fantastic option, guys. Alright guys, so now we're just going to pop into our local Triumph / Aprilia dealership. They've got a Tuono 2020 that I wanted to have a look at. Just cross all bikes off the list. Wanted to make sure that we've had a look at pretty much everything that I like. So they got an Aprilia Tuono in there. They've got a very special Triumph Rocket 3 TFC. You don't see too many of them here in Australia, so let's have a look, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, here it is, the Triumph Rocket 3 TFC, looking fantastic. It's got lovely bits of carbon on it. You don't see too many of these. I don't think there was that many brought into Australia. But yeah, it just looks fantastic. Look at that rear wheel, massive. It's got an full arrow system. Look at that beautiful carbon. Looks fantastic. Yeah, God, I'd love one of these. They're not cheap. Not sure what the price is, but they're definitely not cheap. We're definitely going to get a ride soon on one of these. Alright, they've got an Aprilia Tuono 2020. Big fan of the way this one looks. Not a big fan of the new one coming out, but I do love this bike. I was so close to getting one of these, but we'll see what happens. Alright, they also had a beautiful MT-09 SP. Absolutely fantastic condition, not a mark on it. I love these bikes. I think they show great value. Not that I'm going to get one, but I just thought I'd show you guys. It's got a pipe on it. Great bike. Absolutely fantastic, these. 3-cylinder. Awesome option. They had a used Street Triple RS, the new ones, the 2020. Good bike. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. See you soon.